But hey, now that we have an answer, unfortunately to look for one, but I stopped looking as soon as I found one thing we haven't done. And it involves this bank. And it involves making a trampoline by stretching this skin over the manhole cover.
Hey, it's like a trampoline. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Be free, Guybrush. That was pretty clever. I mean, it makes a lot of sense, but I just didn't really think of it like that.
Oh, how cute. Little tiny treasure chests that you can't actually fit anything into.
Oh gods, I had a few of those things. No. I was really thinking that I needed the skin for some sort of mannequin or something. Little disguise... not disguise. Distraction. Yeah.
I wonder what would happen if I pull it.
Well, we'll save pulling the pull chain for a minute, because that might actually not be a good thing.
Free Scupperware promotion today. Just open an account with 10,000 pieces of 8 or more.
I don't want a Scupperware. Oh, the ledger.
Ugh, it's full of names and numbers and lots of math. Ugh, it's... No way! I'm trying to clear my name of a robbery, not commit another one.
Oh. Oh, coats.
It's an empty Scupperware container.
Hey! Alright. We've got some Scupperware.
Pirate Magazine. Popular news of the Caribbean's most scandalous and nefarious pirates. And in this month's issue, how to loot and pillage and still be there for the kids. I don't have time to read.
Okay, let's look at the little tiny ship.
I believe this would qualify as a luscious fern.
Okay, we're gonna look at the plant first.
I've always wondered how they get the ship in there.
Okay. Guess we're gonna pull the pull chain. I have a bad feeling on this, but hey. What do we got to...
It controls that light! Technology marches forward.
That was a very bad idea. The light's on. Huh. So now we've got Tupperware container.
I believe this would qualify as a luscious fern.
Let's see. We're able to turn on the light. Let's pull the chain again. Pull the chain again. It seems to be an average light.
Nobody can do mental math anymore.
Of course they wouldn't really be, what's it called?
I don't think that would help anything.
Okay, so I can't put it in the Tupperware container.
I'm sure this is useful, but how?
That's also a very good question, Guybrush. What can we put in the Tupperware container?
I'm sure this is useful, but how?
Put it away. With the light, what's that being projected onto the wall over there?
What's that shadow? It looks like a nose? Hey, a prosthetic nose. Ugh, gross. I'll bet this belongs to that smelly pirate guy, the one with no nose.
I'll take that, Mr. Threepwood.
Ack! What are you doing in here?
I might ask you the same question. Instead, I'll just take that as evidence.
Let's go try it on Pegnose.
No, this wouldn't be enough to convict him. Even if it fits, it only proves he was in the bank. It doesn't tie him to the loot.
You still think I did it, don't you?
Yes, but I can be swayed by the right evidence. Now get out of here.
Gee, I wonder how Elaine's doing.
And so, my swashbuckling citizens, as we approach the next century, can we really afford to entrust Melee Island's future to a man with no past, a man with no experience, a man who doesn't even seem to like pirates? Common sense says no!
My opponent is right. I am a newcomer to these islands, and it's true that my experience in affairs of state is minimal at best. But it doesn't take a seventh-generation pirate princess to see that Melee Island needs more than a part-time status quo governor. A governor who can't even promise her citizens good times and free grog.
I don't trust you, LeChuck. I know you're LeChuck. Gotta be LeChuck. Killing him several times isn't enough.
Stop it! You can't be stupid enough to believe that Charles is just gonna give you free grog and good times, can you?
Well, I guess we know how Elaine's doing. So we've got the nose, which means that he could potentially smell. Maybe we can threaten his nose with the...
I sure hope the previous owner got a chance to empty their underwear drawer. I can't use this. I sure hope the previous owner got a chance to empty their underwear drawer.
Maybe we can threaten him with his, with the termites now. Hey, how you doing? I got it in your bank before you did. Ha 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 ha. What will we put in Tupperware, though? Tupperware.
Well, if it isn't Pegnose Pete, the pilfering pirate.
Oh no, not you again.
Stay here.
Okay.
I'm off to enjoy my freedom.
Freedom. You can't even leave the island.
So he didn't even put the nose on Ozzy. Or Peg nose, so I
I don't
can't
think he'd like that.
threaten him with it.
I don't think he'd like that. Inspector?
Yes?
You're not gonna lift a finger to help me, are you?
No.
But what about justice?
Haven't you heard? Justice is blind.
Not to mention lazy, apparently.
Quiet, you.
Well, I better get out there and prove my innocence.
Stay out of trouble.
Well, okay. Let's do it again. One more time. A majority of this.
Hey, stop that!
I never tried to take any cologne. This is mine now. It's a lot easier when it's a point-and-click adventure. Because with the awkward camera angles on here, you got to be facing in the exact location to even get a glimpse of something you can interact with. Because otherwise, we wouldn't have noticed this cologne that is going to really piss him off, apparently.
What are you doing?
Nothing. We're not doing anything.
And what is that horrid smell? You've befouled my platypus. Ah, crikey, look what you made me do. Now I need to order a new cane.
I don't know anything beyond this already. I'm very good at looking at just the one point. I'm glad you're still enjoying it.
I thought he'd never leave.
Well, leaving is one thing.
Still here, are ya?
No, I was on my way out. Jeez, he moves fast, though. Now his cane should be in for repairs. And we'll be able to sabotage the cane, which will give it a trail, because we probably can't get the head from here. Oh, that's right, we would have never needed the duck head to get the answer of where the loot is if he knew where it was to start with. Oh, here's the cane right here.
Those little buggers sure know high-quality wood when they see it.
Freddy, my new cane had better be ready.
Oh, it sure is, Mr. Mandrill. It's right over on that bench there.
Creepwood? Thinking of buying a walking stick of your own, are you? Might make you look more distinguished. Quite like a monkey in a hat.
Yeah, those are funny. Hey,
Put it on my bill, Freddy, and don't even think about overcharging me, or I'll own ya.
Yes, sir. Always a pleasure, Mr. Mandrill.
Termites are doing work. There we go. So I couldn't think of the trampoline response, and I didn't notice the cologne. I'll have to try and think a little bit more inside the box. I don't want to look at any more walkthroughs. We got it for 2 puzzles. But we might still have to run into more. Anyway, hey Ozzy,
I'm back.
What do you want now?
I want you to go for a walk.
You're through, Mandrill. I can prove that you framed me.
Let me guess. You found Pegnose's booty showcase.
Yeah.
And what did it look like?
Oh, believe me, I've seen it.
Oh, your bluffs are more transparent than Lassapede Bay. Lucky for you, I still haven't divined the secrets of the ultimate insult from the Marley heirlooms. Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
It's a good thing he's so gullible.
You know, that poor cane maker, though, he's gonna have to make a whole new cane instead of just gluing it together this next time. There There we go.
Good thing I had that trail to follow. Up until now, that is. It's disappeared. Those termites probably ran out of cane to eat. Now, where did that Australian pirate phobe go? Oh, there he is.
I must have kangaroos in me upper paddock.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting Aussies.
This ultimate insult nonsense has me uncharacteristically baffled. I knew I should have taken that class in ancient voodoo curses at the University of Toowoomba.
Voodoo curses? What does that have to do with the ultimate insult?
The heirlooms must be nearby.
Is it behind this conveniently placed rock? No. First things first, we're gonna get a quick save in. There we go. Go back to Lucre Island. No.
They're very tropical.
Shake the trees.
Ah, no way. I think I've had enough caber tossing to last me a while.
Eyes. In the last.
Hey, there's a hidden passage back here. That must be where Ozzy disappeared to.
Oh. That's convenient. Pressure plate. So. There are so many things, including this button. I think that is a button under the table.
What an odd collection of junk. There doesn't actually seem to be all that much valuable stuff in here.
Why does he steal? Oh.
Murray? Guess not.
Oh, it's not Murray.
This button practically screams push me.
But let's see about taking, I guess there really isn't that much here.
Hey, that looks like the Lucre Town Bank's missing loot. And the Marley heirlooms. I've got to find a way to get in there.
Is that underwater?
The bank booty and the Marley heirlooms are in the cavern on the other side of this unbreakable window.
The other side of this unbreakable window. Let's open it with the Scupperware.
Ick. Dirty dishes. For a master thief, Pegnose is a real slob.
Trapdoor in the middle of the... No. Just trying to carefully look around.
What kind of twisted freak keeps the skulls of his victims lying in piles around his showroom? I bet he wasn't hugged much as a child. No way. Who knows where these skulls have been? Other than inside somebody's head, I mean. Yeah, sure. I'll just break that reinforced glass by banging my head on it. That'll certainly mess up the carpet.
Go for it, Guybrush. You can do it. Can I sit in the chair? Is that the trigger to open it? Whatever it is probably something to do with...
I already opened the drapes.
something inside of here. Smack the window.
I don't think that would help anything.
Lightly nod prosthetic hand. Huh. Wait, handkerchief. With his possible DNA, do they have a DNA scanner? Is that a thing here? It's hiding here. Can I take something from the table?
Dirty dishes. For a master thief, the bank booty and the Marley heirlooms are in the cavern on the other side of this unbreakable window.
But how did he get in? How did Ozymandias get in to look at
Murray?
the thing?
Guess not.
Unless it was just opening the blinds to look at it instead of trying to solve the...
Nah, I wouldn't want to get tipsy in here and accidentally break something expensive. Wow. Wonder if Elaine will let me have one of these.
a fully stocked bar.
This button practically screams push me.
We've already pushed the button, Guybrush. What do we have? Handkerchief, perfume, heart, head, foot, bait, hand, music box, directions. No. My gosh. What are we supposed to do here? Cavern behind the unbreakable walls. Then let's go to the cavern. Actually, we went down, so it would be an underwater cavern. Look at not so shallow water.
It's not so shallow here. I can just make out the bottom.
Dive, Guybrush.
No thanks. I'm not thirsty.
Dive.
It's not so shallow here. I can just make out the bottom.
Go. Go dive. Guybrush. Dive.
It's pretty shallow here. I can see the dirt on the bottom easily. No thanks. I'm not thirsty. It's pretty shallow here. I can see the dirt on the bottom easily.
Guybrush. You can hold your breath for 10 minutes. Come on, man. Not so shallow water. Deep water. Dive into deep water. Alright.
It's too dark to see.
Oh. Oh, I didn't mean to back out. But I already figured out an answer. I think. Wait. Maybe I need to add to my answer a little. Let's put this bait in the Scupperware container.
Now my bait will stay fresh.
And then let's take the Scupperware container with bait and use it on the fish. Here, fishy, fishy. There you are.
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Gotcha. Go in the secret door.
Whew.
Did it.
It's a good thing I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. It's the stolen booty from the bank.
Pick it up. Guybrush Threepwood. Mighty pirate for a reason. He carries so many heavy things.
Hey, something just fell out of the chest. A tiny screw. I'll bet it goes to Pegnose's prosthetic nose. Now I can clear the good name of Guybrush Threepwood.
Why would there be
I'm afraid to rummage through this, lest I get my fingerprints all over everything.
Okay. That takes care of that.
What a strangely shaped stalactite.
Cave, cave. Actually, let's look at the bright light first. I haven't interacted
It's
with it.
beautiful.
Oh, well, okay then. Where is it? Oh, was that there? There it is. Be free, Guybrush!
No, my little fish might escape if I open it.
Okay. Actually, let's do this again for a minute. Starfish caverns. I don't see anything.
I already have something in there.
Back up you go, Guybrush. Oh, it's uncovered another part of the map for us too. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I've got more evidence for you. Actually, oops. The exit the room button again. Fantastic. I thought I keyed that to escape. No, well. Not a big deal. Marley family heirlooms. No bank loot? Fine.
I recovered the stolen loot. Am I free now?
That doesn't mean you didn't steal it.
But this does. Presumably.
Oh, Inspector, I think you'll find this interesting.
What's this? It looks like a tiny screw.
I think you'll find it goes with the nose I gave you earlier.
Oh, you do you? What makes you so sure, eh?
It won't prove a thing.
Quiet, you. Well then, perhaps we should give it a try. Hold still, you. Quiet, you. Well, I'll be. Let's see that screw.
It doesn't fit.
Quiet, you.
If the nose fits, you must acquit.
I've never seen that screw before in my life.
Quiet, you. Well, all right then. I guess your name's been cleared. Let's see that leg of yours.
Right. The anklet thingy.
Hold on. Maybe I should do a background check on you. Just because you didn't rob the bank doesn't mean you aren't wanted for other more heinous crimes.
Hey, he stole a duck!
Quiet, you! On the other hand, without the stigma of felonious robbery hanging over your head, you seem pretty harmless. So, off you go.
Hey, was that an insult? Done paying your debt to society, Otis?
Ha freaking ha.
Time to make sail, shipmates.
Thank God, I hate this repressive place.
Yeah, I was getting kind of bored.
We can't. I have more repairs to make. Just kidding. Ship's ready.
We did it.
All right, mateys. Stay here and watch the ship while I go into town.
Yeah, you guys stay here while Guybrush and I check out the flora.
If you get to go, I get to go. Scumbar, here I come!
Hey, if anyone here gets to go to the scum bar, it's me.
Hey, please stay here and guard the ship. I'll be back soon.
Jeez, we were just kidding.
We were.
This can't be right.
I'm afraid it is, Governor. Charles Alchar's Good Times Free Grog campaign has given him a 23% lead in all the polls.
But,
Honey, I'm home.
Guybrush, you're back.
Yes, and look what I've got. Oh, wait, that's not it.
Oh, Guybrush, this is wonderful. Esteban, take these papers down to Melee Town Hall and save my mansion. Oh, Guybrush, I am so glad you're back. What took you so long?
Well, that's a funny story. It all started when I went looking for the no-nosed pirate.
Later.
And then Ozzy said, I'm gonna put your shrimp on me bobby.
Much later.
After that, I was attacked by an army of koalas.
Much later.
And so the lawyers used the Marley Mansion deed to draw up the legal papers to save the mansion. And I came back here.
Well, seems like the sensible thing to do would be to destroy my grandfather's heirloom so that no one could get their hands on the ultimate insult. Whatever that is.
I agree. Got a match?
Charles, you manipulating weasel. Get out of my house before I stick my piranha poodles on you.
Yikes! Now, my dear Mrs. Marley.
The Reapwood.
Is that any way to talk to the next governor of Melee Island?
I don't care what the polls say. The pirates of Melee will see through your tissues of false hopes and empty promises.
The pirates of Melee couldn't see through a window. They can't even see what's right in front of them.
What are you talking about?
Why, only the biggest lie of them.
I knew it.
LeChuck!
LeChuck! At your service. Enough of this inane banter. I've got an election to win.
How do you expect to be elected once I tell everyone you're really LeChuck?
Go ahead, tell them. Shout it from the rooftops. It will only ensure my victory. And once I'm elected, I'll use my gubernatorial powers to divine the secrets of the ultimate insult.
Huh?
You heard me. The ultimate insult. With its unholy power, I'll make the seas run red with the blood of my enemies. I'll bring the forces of hell to the shores of the Caribbean. And I'll finally make Elaine my willing bride.
He seems very unstable.
Oh, yeah? Well, you fight like a cow.
Yes! Act 2. Enter the Manatee.
I'm confused.
About what?
What is the ultimate insult? And why are LeChuck and Ozymandias after it?
I don't know.
How can LeChuck be alive? Relatively speaking, of course.
I don't know.
Well, I've got a plan.
I know I'm going to regret asking this, but what is it?
Let's hide in the mansion until this whole thing blows over.
That's not very heroic, dear.
But it's so unheroic, it just might work.
I've got a better idea. I'll redouble my efforts to keep LeChuck out of the governor's mansion, which should be a lot easier now that I know he's really an evil undead demon from heck. In the meantime, why don't you do everything you can to stop Ozzy and LeChuck from getting their hands on the ultimate insult? Whatever that is.
Okay. How?
If I were you, honey, I'd talk to the voodoo lady. She always seems to know about these things.
But...
Have fun fighting the bad guy, Schnookums.
No.
This is what it's like being a first lady.
Guess Guybrush is gonna be busy again. Back to work. Fighting ghost, zombie, demon, pirates. Just the one, but... No, I probably could have just used the quick map thing. Who's that going to the voodoo shack?
Good afternoon, citizen.
Oh.
I'm Melee Island Governor Elaine Marley, and I'm running for re-election. It has recently come to my attention that my opponent, Charles L. Charles, is none other than the demon zombie ghost pirate LeChuck. Does Melee really want an agent of the undead legions of heck governing its fiscal policy? I think not. Thank you for your time, citizens. And remember, vote for Elaine Marley on Election Day.
Oh. Demon, zombie, ghost. Makes enough sense.
You pull,
Ah, Guybrush. I knew you'd return. How can I help you? I see that you are finally ready to ask me about the ultimate insult.
Yeah.
What would you like to know about it? I sense that you want to know what the ultimate insult is.
That's not what I...
Shh. The ultimate insult is the most coveted and dangerous voodoo item the world has ever known.
More coveted and dangerous than the indescribable terrors of Big Whoop?
Twice as coveted and 5 times as dangerous.
Yowie. What does it do?
It is a powerful talisman that allows its owner to spew incredibly foul insults.
Insults? That's all? I thought it would be a potion that turned people inside out or something.
But these are no ordinary insults, Threepwood. These are insults spoken in an ancient, forgotten tongue. Insults so vile, so emotionally crippling, that they transform even the fiercest of pirates into an egoless mass of goo permanently.
Wow! Wait a minute. If the insults are in a forgotten language, how come they're so dangerous? Wouldn't that have the same effect as insulting me in Finnish?
You'd think that, wouldn't you? But the language used by the ultimate insult is so ancient that it's rumored to be the primal language, the tongue from which all other languages arose. Amplified by the voodoo magics of the ultimate insult, this original language has the power to speak to the very heart of a person's soul and mock it into oblivion.
Whoa.
Indeed. I see that you want to know how to make an ultimate insult.
That would be useful.
Sadly, I have no idea how to make an ultimate insult talisman.
That's strange. You've always seemed to be the master of all things voodoo-like.
Yes, but the ultimate insult was outlawed dozens of years ago in the aftermath of a terrible battle between 2 ultimate insult-wielding hoongans that shattered the egos of an entire chain of islands.
That's awful.
And bad for business. As a face-saving gesture, the United Voodoo Workers of the Tri-Island area agreed to gather up and destroy all known copies of the ultimate insult recipe, lest one ever be assembled again. I see that you want to know where to find the makings of an ultimate insult.
Not really.
Shh. As I said, the instructions to build an ultimate insult have been destroyed. However, I seem to recall that the individual pieces of an ultimate insult can only be found on one island.
Monkey Island?
No, too obvious. It was some other island entirely. Unfortunately, this island's name has also been lost to the vagaries of time.
Okay, hold on.
Very well. I sense that you want to know the connection between the Marley heirlooms and the ultimate insult.
Stop doing that! But you're right. This chest contains Grandpa Marley's heirlooms. According to Grandpa Marley's letter, his wedding presents to Elaine hold the key to assembling the ultimate insult. But there's so much stuff in these heirlooms that it's hard to separate the presents from the junk.
Ah, I sense powerful voodoo forces at work here. Weddings, nuptials, bands of gold reveal to us a gift that's old.
Hey, a pair of earrings.
Lacy veils and prenups, too, show us the symbol of something new.
Ooh, a necklace.
Bridesmaids tinged with jealous sorrow bring to light a present borrowed.
A pen on a chain? What kind of present is that?
One heart beats where once were 2. The final gift is something blue. Oh, the final gift is something blue.
Is something wrong?
Yes. There should be a 4th wedding gift in here. A blue wedding gift. But my mystic senses detect nothing.
Maybe it's still on Lucre Island.
I don't think so. My voodoo instincts tell me it's somewhere on Melee Island. How curious.
Gosh, those pants, I tell ya. Guybrush's ultimate pants.
Do you have any idea where I can find the blue wedding present?
Only that it's somewhere on Melee Island.
What am I supposed to do with the wedding presents?
If Grandpa Marley was telling the truth, they hold the key to finding the ultimate insult.
But how?
If it were me, I'd find the woman who wore those earrings.
I don't need any more of your enigmatic hoodoo right now.
As you wish, Guybrush. I'll be here later if you need me.
That's pretty good in itself, though. The, something borrowed being the key from the pen from the bank.
Shinokums?
What is it, dear? I'm kind of busy right now.
The voodoo lady found Grandpa Marley's wedding gifts.
Really? Let me see. Ugh. What was my grandfather thinking? These earrings, they're way too big, and they're made of wood. The necklace is okay, I guess, but this pen looks like it was stolen from a bank.
Maybe these gifts really do hold the secret of the ultimate insult. They clearly weren't intended to be proper wedding gifts. I talked to the voodoo lady about the ultimate insult.
Well, what did she say?
She said it was an ancient voodoo talisman capable of permanently shattering the souls of pirates.
Yikes! Huh. I wonder a couple of warped cretins like LeChuck and Ozzy want to get their hands on it.
What should I be doing now?
Now that you know what the ultimate insult is, you need to find it so it can be safely disposed of.
What? I need to use it on LeChuck. I guess we don't really need to use something so powerful on Ozzy, though it's tempting.
Well, I'm off to find the ultimate insult.
Try not to get killed and or cursed, dear.
So I'm not entirely sure if something blue on Melee. Unless LeChuck was holding something like that. And I know those earrings go on the ship. I mean, it had the... This is not where the dock is. It had slots for the earrings. For earrings in general. I don't know about the necklace though. So this one is really obvious. I mean, aside from the fact that they're even made of wood, but...
Who? What? Where? Oh, Christ, not again. Couldn't just leave me alone, could you? Most pirates would be happy with a gorgeous inanimate figurehead. But no, you had to stick those accursed voodoo earrings into me. Well, here I am, an enchanted, talking, ticked-off figurehead. Am I everything you hoped for?
Hey, a talking figurehead!
Hey, a talking monkey!
Well, actually, I'm a mighty pirate captain. Besides, there's no such thing as a talking monkey.
Says you. I've been everywhere in this cesspool of a tropical paradise, and I've seen everything. Much more than some grog-like, swilling nobody like you.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Suits me fine. Hey! Who painted me pink?
I was thinking she doesn't sound like she should be pink.
Figurehead lady?
What?
What horrible abomination of nature gave you the ability to talk?
Damnedest thing. I crossed tacks with some old sea hag of a ship. How was I supposed to know she was carrying a cargo hold of voodoo root? So, a bunch of mojo crap fell off her decks and I sailed right through it. Next thing you know, I'm talking. Like you care anyway, squid for brains.
You look kind of familiar.
Perhaps you've seen me in your nightmares.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, you have. Watch this. I'm the king of the world! Woo!
Ah! Stop! That's the scariest thing I've ever seen. What's with the surly attitude?
You'd be surly too if you were screwed to the stem of a ship.
Good point. Want to be my official ship?
Want to be my anchor?
Did you mean that in the literal sense or the figurative?
How's this for clarity? Make like a jellyfish and dry up on the beach.
I'd make a better captain.
How long were you a bellhop before you got promoted?
No, I guess I don't want to be an anchor.
Well then buzz off, son. You're blocking my view. How about dropping this subject, toilet brush 3-fold?
Figurehead lady?
What?
I'm looking for something blue.
We're all looking for something, Rat-dander.
But this is important. I need something blue, like a bride would wear at her wedding.
And you would make a lovely bride.
Not for me. It would have been for my wife.
I can't help you, but I'll bet she's pretty blue now.
Get your pants, Guybrush. Yeah, she's a little rude, but yeah.
Ever heard of a voodoo talisman called the ultimate insult?
Sure. What of it?
Do you know where it is?
No.
Do you know what it looks like?
No.
I've heard it can emasculate the toughest of pirates.
Really?
Are you sure you've heard of it?
I've never heard of your stupid ultramint insult thing. I was just yanking your chain hard. Oh, scrub off now, would you?
Huh. Sure, lady.
Hey there, Mr. Cheese.
Oi.
What's Carla complaining about?
Oh, she and Otis played a round of insult, rock, paper, and scissors to see who would have to clean the scuppers. She lost.
There's no such thing as an illywhacker.
That's what I tried to tell that Australian jerk, but it didn't work for me either.
Where did Otis wander off to now?
Oh, he's around here somewhere. I told him not to leave the shipyards.
There's something I need to tell you about the scum bar.
What might that be?
Someone broke all the windows.
Ah, that happens all the time. The good salty sea breeze actually helps freshen the air inside of it.
You shouldn't worry about losing the scum bar.
Why not?
You still got this navigating job to fall back on.
Yeah, for another 2 whole acts.
Hey, you know it's a 4-act game now.
You'll never guess what I found out about that Charles L. Charles character.
What?
He's actually LeChuck in disguise.
How about that?
Aren't you surprised that Charles L. Charles is really LeChuck?
Are you kidding? That was foreshadowed from the start.
There's something else I need to tell you about the scum bar.
Now what?
It was burned to the ground.
That's a good one, Threepwood. I think I would have heard something if that happened.
I should get back to work now.
Work? Is that what you call it?
Run, Guybrush, run! Ooh. Shiny.
Hey, there's a quarter in here. I can't use this. There's a quarter in there. I'm not
Take it.
picking that up.
Take the quarter. Use the quarter with the grog machine.
I'm not picking that up. I need some money if I want a grog.
I just put the money in there.
I'm not picking that up. It's empty.
No, maybe I didn't. Quarter. Grog machine.
It's jammed. Stupid grog machine. Give me back my quarter.
All right. We got our grog. Let me yell at the grog machine some more, though.
I think it's had enough.
Guybrush, what did I tell you about drinking grog? Guybrush Ulysses Threepwood.
No grog until my errands are finished.
Where'd she even see him? Poor Guybrush. No grog for Guybrush. Take some
I've
more
already
grog.
got one.
Okay. Something blue that was taken from the chest.
Thank you for your time, citizens. And remember, vote for Elaine Marley on Election Day.
Oh, yeah. I completely forgot that the town hall just led me elsewhere. The Lua Bar. This is not the Scum Bar at all.
Lua bar? What's a Lua?
They completely took over the Scum Bar.
Great pictures of grog! They've done something horrible to the scum bar!
Welcome to the Lua Bar. I'll be right with you.
There's the sword master.
Pardon me.
Yes?
Isn't it? Oh, I guess not.
You aren't from around here, are you?
Does it show? When I travel, I try not to look like a tourist. I like to really get to know the place I'm visiting.
Then this is the wrong place. You should be down by the docks, working the ships, drinking grog.
Doesn't sound like much fun. This is plenty authentic enough for me. Thank you.
What's good to eat here?
Do you like sushi?
I'm sure I wouldn't.
You need to ease into it then. Order something that isn't raw to start with, and then work your way to the good stuff.
Good stuff. I hope by that you don't mean the stuff that looks like it lived in the bilge of a ship last week.
Ooh, the unagi. That's the best.
Do you know what they did to the scum bar?
Scum bar? What's that?
It's what this place used to be before they redecorated it. It was dark, dingy, smelled like grog gone bad.
Sounds disgusting.
Yeah, it was great. Thanks for your time.
Sure.
Those are some bizarre looking drinks.
Nagi. I do not think I know
No
Nagi.
thanks. Give me a grog over this stuff any day.
At least not by name. Chopsticks. Mine.
I don't think so. Every time Elaine tries to teach me how to use these things, I end up with a bowl of hot sake in my lap.
But why would you be using chopsticks with sake?
It's a painting. Curious. Seems to be made out of wax. Excuse me, miss.
I'll be right with you. Why don't you have a seat first?
You're talking to people.
Excuse me.
Why, hello. Great getup.
What do you mean, great getup?
Whoa, you look really authentic. Just like a, a real swashbuckler. Do you work here?
No, I am a real swashbuckler. My wife's the governor. I'm a mighty pirate captain.
Whoa, you really get into character.
What's good on the menu?
I like everything.
Really? That sushi stuff looks pretty gross, if you ask me.
Well, don't tell anyone, but I don't like it either. But everyone else is eating it, and, after all, isn't that what real pirates eat? I've heard the flaming scuttlefish is the way to go if you don't like sushi, though.
Did you know this place used to be a real pirate bar?
Really? More than this?
Oh yeah, they had real grog, real pirates, and real fights.
Whoa, sounds great. But, what's grog?
Never mind. Enjoy your stay.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, I could probably cause a ruckus if I give him some grog. Would you like some grog?
I don't think he'd like that.
Well, no, I guess he doesn't like grog. Pink!
Roast pig. Hey, wait a minute. This little tag says it's pork sashimi? This pig isn't cooked? Ugh. I gave up raw pig a long time ago.
Raw pig, huh? Okay. Okay. Eh?
seat is all wet. I better choose another one. I'll just sit over here. Excuse me, miss. Miss?
Can I help you?
I'm a mighty thirsty pirate.
What can I get you?
I'll have a grog.
We don't have that, but we do have a fine selection of tropical drinks.
What? No grog?
I'm not sure what that is, but I know we don't carry it. Can I interest you in a fine tropical drink? They come with cute little umbrellas.
Well, as long as I get a little umbrella.
What kind of bar doesn't serve grog?
I've been serving drinks in bars for months. I've never known a bar to serve grog.
But that's all they used to serve here.
What else can I get ya?
But I really wanted a grog.
Looks like you've maybe had too much already. If you don't calm down, I'll have to cut you off.
What kind of umbrella drinks?
Well, we have a few specialties. Deep Blue Sea with a Coral Reef Chaser, Monkfish Mango Madness, and Barnacles and James Brine Cooler. I'll let you think about it.
Give me the blues.
I'm a mighty thirsty pirate.
What can I get you?
Blue Sea.
I could sure go for a nice grog.
We don't have that, but we do have a fine selection of tropical drinks.
What? No grog?
I'm not sure what that is, but I know we don't carry it. Can I interest you in a fine tropical drink? They come with cute little umbrellas. I'll let you think about it.
Can you recommend something from the menu?
Oh, the sushi is all very good. Our chef is one of the best there is.
What's sushi?
Are you for real? Everyone's eating it these days. Okay, it's raw fish artistically prepared with natural ingredients from the sea.
That sounds pretty gross.
Well, we do have a heated dish for the less trendy people like you. Try the flaming scuttlefish.
What happened to the scum bar?
Oh, we're under new management now. We've done away with all the pirate swill and wenches. Ugh.
But I liked the swill.
We've replaced that old swill with family-friendly fun beverages. We have quite a selection.
But I liked the pirates.
Ew, gross. Nobody likes real pirates anymore. That's so last week.
But I liked the wenches. I mean, they, made it so authentically piratey.
Our decorators went for realism without the fright. They insisted that we replace the wenches with totems and bamboo. Drink sales are down, but we can turn the lights on again. Excuse me, I have customers waiting.
Excuse me, miss. Miss?
Can I help you?
We like pirates, yes. We must fix the scum bar.
Can I order some food?
Sure. What can I get you?
What's the special?
Sushi, duh. Oh, and something called the flaming scuttlefish.
I'll have that.
Excellent choice, sir. We're required to say that. Your order will be up shortly.
Well.
Aw, how cute. Little itty-bitty boats floating around carrying itty-bitty pieces of something that appears to be edible.
I hear the fire. Huh.
There's some sort of mechanical stuff under the water that's making these boats go.
I think I missed my order.
Nah, real pirates don't drink anything that pretty. Nah, real pirates don't drink anything that pretty. Aw, how cute. Little itty-bitty boats floating around carrying itty... Nah, real pirates don't drink anything that pretty.
I'm apparently not taking the boat.
It's a painting. Curious. Seems to be made out of wax.
I think I get it. Oh, I totally missed it.
Darn. The chopsticks were too weak. They just snapped right in half.
The pen.
That's a good idea, but it doesn't look sturdy enough to jam the mechanism, and I'd hate for it to break.
Oh. Not sturdy enough for to jam the mechanism.
Those things really don't go together.
Doesn't want the pen to break. Well. I guess we're not staying for sushi then. Hey waiter, can I get a fork?
Excuse me. Oh, sorry.
I'll be right with you. Why don't you have a seat first?
Why don't I go see the chef?
Sotalor! You are not allowed back here! Close the door before I whack you in the nugget!
Sheesh. Grumpy.
I can't get to the other side.
Excuse me, miss. Miss?
Can I help you?
No thanks. I'm fine.
Then excuse me. I have customers waiting.
I wouldn't feed a squirrel. What's the point?
Pick up
There
the
appears
tray.
to be a minuscule meal set on this silly square-shaped tray. There appears to be a minuscule meal set on this silly square-shaped tray.
Apparently sushi is minuscule meals. So we've got to find something to jam that with. For no particular reason other than I can. Hey, maybe we can go to Meat Hook's and borrow a hook. Meat Hook's House of Wax. I would like to go to the door, please. We get to go in today. He's been busy.
What vibrant colors. Meat Hook!
Guybrush, I'd heard you were killed by a giant clam.
There's not a clam alive or dead that can defeat Guybrush Threepwood, although you'd be surprised how many have tried.
No doubt. What brings you to my little corner of melee, old pal?
I thought we could catch up on old times.
Like what?
How did you and Carla and Otis
escape from Monkey Island?
Same way you did, of course.
On Herman's hidden pirate ship?
Herman had a ship? That jerk never told us. I guess we didn't escape the same way you did.
If you didn't use Herman's ship, how did you?
Escape from Monkey Island.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, come on.
No.
Whatever happened to your parrot?
You mean the beast? Oh, he died.
Hunger?
Loneliness. A parrot without someone to talk to is a sad parrot.
Do you still do that thing you do?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, that funny thing you do. Come on, do the funny thing you do.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
You know, that thing you do with the talking and the face. If you don't want to do the funny thing, just say so.
What are you talking about?
You know, the thing with the tattoo.
Ow! You mean this?
Hello, Guybrush.
That's it. Could you do the thing with the tattoo again?
Sure.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. I'm a mighty pirate.
On second thought, I really don't have time to reminisce.
Fine by me. What do you want to talk about?
What's with all the candles?
I use them to create me art.
Your art? I didn't know you had an art.
Oh, yes. As a child, I was one of the foremost watercolor painters in the Tri-Island area. See? Here are me old paintbrushes.
Nice.
I love painting, but after I lost me hands in the accident, I just sort of drifted into piracy. I didn't really like being a pirate, but what else could I do? I was a painter with no hands.
So how did you end up painting with wax?
Well, after me traumatic experience on Monkey Island...
Sorry.
I decided that I didn't want to be a pirate no more, and resolved to return to the world of art. Well, to make a long story short...
Too late.
One night, I discovered that I could create paintings from the wax drippings of coloured candles impaled on me hooks. Since then, I have been known to art lovers everywhere as Meat Hook, Master of Wax.
That's the silliest story I've heard in hours.
Huh.
Do you sell a lot of these wax dripping paintings?
They're selling like wildfire, which is ironic.
Why?
Because if you put them next to a wildfire, they melt.
The humor of the artistic elite has always escaped me. I'm looking for something called the ultimate insult. I could use your help.
How can I help?
I'm looking for Grandpa Marley's fourth wedding present.
Why?
Because it'll help me find the island of the pieces of the ultimate insult.
That's funny.
Why?
Many years ago, when I was a child prodigy using conventional watercolors, Grandpa Marley hired me to paint him a map of the Tri-Island area. He said it was going to be a wedding present for his granddaughter. Unfortunately, he left for Australia before I finished it.
Where's that painting today?
I don't know. When I began working with wax, I painted over all my old watercolors. I just couldn't stand looking at them anymore. I think I covered Marley's map with some sort of landscape. That's all I can remember, though.
Do you still have it?
Oh, no. My waxy creations are sold faster than I can produce them. Marley's map could be anywhere by now.
Darn.
Like at the sushi bar.
Do you think that the map you painted for Grandpa Marley is really the fourth wedding present?
It seems likely.
And you really don't know where it is?
All I know is that it's out there, somewhere, with a beautiful waxy landscape painted over it.
Do you know what the ultimate insult looks like?
Nope.
Do you have any idea what the ultimate insult is?
Not a clue. Maybe you should ask the old voodoo lady. She's good with stuff like that.
I think I'll plumb this ultimate insult mystery on my own.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes, I would like your brush. Oh.
I could still use your help looking for this ultimate insult dingus.
What can I do?
I think I'll plumb this ultimate insult mystery on my own.
Okay. Anything else?
Nothing important. Go back to what you were doing.
Thanks.
Brush, please.
This paintbrush seems pretty solid.
Thank you. And here, I was thinking of, like, putting something blue
vibrant
in there.
colors.
Actually, maybe I am supposed to put something in there to make it blue. Just nothing yet. Blue heart.
My heart belongs to Elaine. I can't give it away.
Okay, never mind. No blue heart. Barrels, more barrels of stuff.
He sure does have a lot of barrels full of stuff in here. More fun than a barrel full of, wax. Wow, this stone guy sure has some hot breath.
Well, thanks, Meathook. You've been relatively helpful. More amusing than helpful, but... hey, that's what he's here for. Back to the bar.
Lua bar. I doubt it would be practical or good for my back to carry a bar around.
Okay, fine, Guybrush. I guess you don't have to pick up the bar.
These bar stools have flowers on them. Somehow that just doesn't seem right.
Oh, I guess I have to make another order. I don't hear the fire
Excuse
anymore.
me, miss. Miss?
Can I help you?
Can I order some food?
Sure. What can I get you?
Do you have anything that's cooked?
Try the flaming scuttlefish. It's the only thing that isn't served raw.
I'll have that.
Excellent choice, sir. We're required to say that. Your order will be up shortly.
Paintbrush. Don't mind me, just going to jam your device.
What is this? The boats, they are stopped.
Uh-oh. I better move before he sees what I did.
I missed.
What in the name of Eiffel? Oh, here is the problem. Some smart Alec has jammed the works. So help me if I find out who did this.
Oh. Well, I guess if I can't melt this... Read a sushi
To
recipe.
make the Lua bar special alligator roll, take 2 slices raw alligator. Ugh, that's pretty gross. I wonder if all French chefs are issued pictures of the Eiffel Tower when they travel abroad.
What? I don't get to pick up the pot? What if we need a helmet?
I didn't know they use pineapple in sushi dishes.
Sacre fou! What are you doing in my kitchen?
Looking for a menu. What are the specials?
Out! Out! Out!
I guess I don't necessarily know what I want on there yet, but... Sure, it's good that he just
I've got nothing to paint on.
Right back on the seat. It's just in time for me to try again. Now let's see here. I wonder when the specific timing would be. When it's behind the tiki pole? Oh, looks about right.
Oh, mon Dieu! Not again!
Uh-oh. I better move before he sees what I did.
Sacre bleu! I do not understand. Why does the boats keep stopping? What are these brushes doing here?
Maybe I need to take the actual fire. Hey, a rat.
So what are you gonna do tomorrow night? The same thing we do every night. Try to take over the Caribbean.
Take rat.
So what are you gonna do tomorrow night? The same thing we do every night. Try to take over the Caribbean. Ugh, no way. Who knows? So what are you gonna do tomorrow night? The same thing we do every night. Try to take over the Caribbean. Brass monkey.
That funky monkey! Oh, vichyssoise! Why do you still molest my kitchen?
Health inspector, we have to have a talk about sanitation.
Get out of my kitchen!
Maybe I need to go take my dish properly. If it's not about... Doesn't help that I can't walk past her. Take paintbrush.
I've got nothing to paint on.
Mon Dieu, not again!
Uh-oh. I better move before he sees what I did.
Wasn't me. Excuse me, I'm going to go back
Sacre
into
bleu!
the...
I do not understand. Why do the boats keep stopping? What are these brushes doing here?
Wait, those brushes are there because you keep... Oh, I guess that I can't have the boat. Take monkey.
Brass monkey.
That funky monkey!
Wonder what kind of yummy goodies are baking in there. Smells like my laundry.
Use grog?
No, my grog.
He likes his grog. Put the heart in there.
My heart belongs to Elaine. I can't give it away.
No, the foot.
I prefer to keep my feet to myself. Fishy.
How am I supposed to do
Oh,
that?
vichyssoise! Why do you still molest my kitchen?
I was just looking for the bathroom.
Get out of my kitchen before I make ye sushi de jour!
Ah, out of the way, waitress lady.
I've got nothing to paint on. The style of this painting, it seems very meat hooky.
Yeah, I was thinking that guy brush. Maybe we can just do this. Damn it, stop to
Mon
push.
Dieu, not again!
Bit late.
Uh-oh. I better move before he sees what I did.
Sacre bleu! I do not understand. Why do the boats keep stopping? What are these brushes doing here?
What are we supposed to do here?
Warm.
Sushi boat steam regulator. What can we do about that? I don't want to go out the door.
Why do you steal my...
Yeah, let's just go back here.
Oh, mon Dieu, not again!
Uh-oh. I better move before he sees what I did.
I did nothing.
Sacre bleu! I do not understand. Why do the boats keep stopping? What are these brushes doing here?
To make the Luabar special
the
alligator
recipe.
roll, take 2 slices raw alligator. Ugh,
No,
that's
don't
pretty
read
gross.
it. Just take the recipe.
To make the Luabar special alligator
fine.
roll, take 2 slices raw alligator. Ugh, that's pretty gross.
What am I supposed to do? I would take the mouse, but I can't do anything about that.
No, my grog.
Ah.
Oh, mon Dieu! She is fixed.
That's pretty blue.
Oh no! My beautiful painting! She is ruined! Hey, you might as well take it. It is of no use to me now.
Thanks.
It's a painting from Meat Hook's Blue period, depicting what appears to be the entire Tri-Island area.
Alright. Good job, Guybrush. Now we've got the blue. Maybe we can just take this to the figurehead and get a little bit more grog, because
Jackpot!
Guybrush likes a half-empty can of grog.
Guybrush, what did I tell you about drinking grog? Guybrush Ulysses Threepwood.
No grog until my errands are finished.
Poor Guybrush. He just wants his grog. Oh. So he only gets to have his half-empty can of grog. No, I didn't want to leave. Guybrush. Map to the figurehead, please.
Oh, do you need me to carry that big, heavy picture for you?
Yeah, do you mind?
You know what else would look good on me? Your blood on my hands.
Would you be happier if I give you a pretty necklace?
Those things really don't go together.
I mean, this one.
A statuesque lady of your beauty should have a necklace.
Oh, how sweet. You remind me of the daughter your parents never had.
Hey, maybe she needs the 4th item too. A pen to chart the course.
What is this compulsion you have to dress me up, you pantaloon freak?
Say, you don't happen to know anything about the ultimate insult, do you?
I got your ultimate insult right here.
Sounds like a big yes to me. Do you know where it is?
How the poop deck should I know? Get a load of this guy. Thinks just 'cause I'm attached to a ship, I know where every little two-bit piece of dirt of an island is. What a scupperlicker. Ooh, look at me. I'm Guybrush Threepnard. I'm a mighty stupid pirate.
Interesting. Do you know what it looks like?
I told you, you festering bucket of shark bait. I don't know anything about your supposed ultimate insult. Look at you walking around like you've got a bowsprit up your... Hey, what's this now?
Yikes, this looks complicated. This is your captain speaking. Prepare the ship for departure.
Oh, great. Now where are we going?
Jambalaya Island, home of the ultimate insult.
Jambalaya Island? What kind of name is that?
Can you get us there, Mr. Cheese?
Aye.
Make it so. Elaine?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Clean underwear? Thanks. I almost forgot.
You're welcome. No, you forgot to give the gubernatorial symbol back to me.
Oh, yeah. Here. Well, I'm off to find the ultimate insult.
Try not to get killed and or cursed, dear.
What? What?
Hey, a talking monkey!
Oh, ungrateful. Mr. Cheese, wouldn't it be easier to sail around that typhoon on the horizon?
Where'd be the fun in that, Captain? Cry havoc and
My
let's
turn to
slip the
drive.
dogs of
Release the
war.
Kraken!
Not in the face! Not in the face!
Oh, the ship cannot stand the strain, Captain.
There's no place like home. There's no place like
This
home.
was only supposed to be a 3-hour tour.
Well, that was a miserable journey.
No cushy government job is worth this much grief.
Welcome to Jambalaya Island, home of swashbuckling pirates and spooky voodoo curses.
And tacky themed restaurants.
And tourists.
Do I be hearing piped-in music wafting through those artificial trees?
What are you guys talking about? This is a perfectly normal pirate town. That's been completely taken over by the corporate tourist industry. Gee, Ozzy must have been really busy here.
Oh, I need a drink.
I've got repairs to make.
I'll stay here and, guard the ship.
Well, at least there's, seemingly no flowers to steal on this island. Boat should be fine. But hey, let's go to planet Threepwood. Welcome to Jambalaya. Canoes for rent.
Hi, Otis.
What?
Why aren't you with Carla?
Because someone has to stay and watch the ship while, Mr. There's plenty of room between those reefs. Hotshot navigator fixes the damage he did to the hull. It's just as well. This whole island, it give me the creeps.
Do you want me to get you anything from town?
I don't know. I can't imagine needing anything from a town that's so clean.
Let's see.
How about a half decaf, half cap triple cappuccino mocha latte from Starbuccaneers?
No thanks. I try not to drink anything with a longer name than mine.
Like grog, Otis?
Yes, very much.
How about a custom brewed boysenberry grog from the Micro Groggery?
I don't trust those micro groggeries.
Why not?
I never seen a pirate go blind drink a micro grog. Now you tell me, what kind of grog is that?
Good point. How about some authentic souvenirs from Planet Threepwood?
Don't I get enough of you in my life as it is?
Well, I saw some lovely flowers at the edge of the docks.
Ha freaking ha.
You know, I can't think of anything you'd want either. Where's Carla?
She's on shore leave. I'm sure you can find her at the bottom of a bottle of grog. I wish I could join her.
Carry on.
That's what I was trying to do.
Guybrush never got to finish off his grog. Unless he did it on the way over.
can't seem to get the hang of volleyball. The ball keeps smacking me in the face and knocking me out.
Poor Guybrush. I guess we're not going that way. Hey, Planet Threepwood is the closest thing, too.
Ahoy, mateys! Set sail for family fun at Planet Threepwood. See souvenirs of Guybrush Threepwood's most famous escapades. Taste culinary delights approved by genuine pirates. Hear beautiful pirate folk music. Feel your souls being gently ripped from your bodies by this restaurant of uncompromising evil.
Knock it off, Murray!
Murray? Murray the evil skull?
Guybrush? Guybrush, the mortal pirate?
Wow, it is a small world after all. How did you escape from Monkey Island? The last time I saw you, you were sitting on a shelf in LeChuck's demonic amusement park.
Ah, that's a tale of heart-stopping malice and evil.
Well, naturally.
It all started a few months ago. As usual, I was sitting on my shelf, working on my plans to conquer the world. Suddenly, the amusement park exploded with a blast of demonic heck fire.
It was those hydrogen-filled LeChuck balloons, right? I knew they were trouble.
No, it was LeChuck. Apparently, his flaming beard melted its way through his icy tomb, freeing him.
I knew I should have given him a shave before I left. But what caused the explosive blast of demonic heck fire?
Oh, he was just letting off a little steam. Steam, get it? Hey, I thought it was funny.
Dang it, Murray.
So after LeChuck escaped, how did you end up here?
After his escape, LeChuck began destroying his theme park in a fit of demonic rage. Although personally, I think he was just colossally embarrassed by the whole thing. I mean, really, what kind of a demonically evil scheme involves roller coasters and cotton candy anyway?
Enough editorializing. How'd you wind up here?
Oh, that. Well, one of the explosions flung me out to sea, where, ironically, I landed on the shattered remnants of a Midway dart game. After weeks at sea, I drifted ashore on this delightfully evil isle, where Ozzy Mandrill, a man after my own blackened soul, gave me a job at this fine establishment. Mwah!
You know, the tale of your exodus wasn't particularly filled with heart-stopping malice and evil.
Are you kidding? It had LeChuck, Ozzy, and yours truly. How much more evil can you get?
Good point. What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm the greeter/bouncer of Planet Threepwood. The creme de la creme in pirate-themed family style, altogether evil dining.
Murray!
All right, I added the evil part.
I can't imagine how you could be a very good bouncer.
Why not?
Well, for starters, you've got no arms.
Evil needs no arms. Watch. You, over there with the face.
Who, me?
Yes, you. I want you out of the restaurant now.
Oh, but I'm not...
Talk to the hand, mortal.
What hand?
Don't play smart with me, fleshbag. Out, out, out!
Impressive. I don't imagine you get much repeat business, though. So, how do you like this job?
Personally, I preferred it when I was just the greeter. It really allowed me plenty of time to work on my evil dreams. But when Floppo the bouncer monkey ran away, they needed someone to double on bouncer duty, and I really needed the money.
Murray, what do you need money for?
To finance my diabolical schemes, of course. Do you have any idea how much it costs to hire a fleet of Scandinavian barbarians these days?
How would you like to become an integral part of a powerful voodoo talisman?
Is it an evil talisman?
Potentially.
What's it called?
The ultimate insult.
The ultimate... Don't be naive, mortal. The ultimate insult is too powerful to be wielded by the likes of you.
But I need a headpiece, and you'd be perfect. See?
You fool! This diagram clearly indicates you need a monkey head. I am a human head.
Well, I just thought...
Well, think a little harder. I want no part of this ultimate insult tomfoolery.
Are you sure you don't want to be a part of the ultimate insult?
Absolutely not. I may be evil, but I'm not crazy.
I've got to go.
Stop by anytime for more pirate-themed fun and evil. Oh, Ahoy, mateys! Set sail for family fun at Planet Threepwood. See souvenirs of Guybrush Threepwood's most...
Decoration isn't nearly as Threepwoody as I would have thought.
On today's menu is Swordmaster's Delight, Guybrush's Mighty Pirate Burger, Lobster LeChuck, and Elaine's Caesar Salad. Big mighty pirates like myself can't live on salads. Today's special drinks are Largo's Lemonade and Fat Fizz. The best and only fish, Planet Threepwood. This place must be good. Planet Threepwood has won the Golden Fish Award in Jambalaya Town. Nice. At least this place has a bar. Great chefs of the Tri-Island area. Stainless steel chef, copper chef, tin chef. I've never heard of any of these guys.
Where are we? We're way over here.
There's nobody here. Bet there's someone here when a customer tries to leave, though. Looks like they managed to get their hands on some of Elaine's stuff. Glove, music box, plastic ice cream cone. Elaine's gonna have an aneurysm when she finds out about this. Oh my. Elaine's gonna have a fit if she sees this. They made her look fat. Excuse me.
Hi, I'm Elaine, and I'll be your waitress this afternoon. Would you like to hear about today's special?
What kind of place is this, anyway?
This is Planet Threepwood, one of a chain of restaurants dedicated to showcasing the exploits of the Tri-Island area's most famous pirate, Guybrush Threepwood.
Ah, that explains why it looks like my life has been vomited all over the walls.
Excuse me?
I'd love to hear about today's special.
We call it Stan's Budget Bologna Sub. It's 4 pieces of bologna, ham, and turkey smothered in 3 types of cheese on rye bread.
Ew.
Huh. That's funny. We've been getting that reaction all day.
I'm looking for the ultimate insult.
I've never heard of that. Is it on the menu?
I don't think so.
If it's not on the menu, then we don't make it.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm not too thrilled about this place.
That's a good one, sir.
What?
Everyone knows that Guybrush Threepwood is about 6'4", has a scar about yay long over his left eye, and a big black parrot.
No, really, I can prove it. Ask me something only Guybrush Threepwood would know.
Okay. What are your parents' names?
Huh.
John and Martha?
Ha! Everyone knows their names were Fred and Ginger.
I didn't.
Then maybe you aren't really Guybrush Threepwood.
I guess not. So, who are you supposed to be?
I'm Elaine Marley, the pirate princess of Melee Island.
Hey, baby. You can be my Elaine anytime.
What?
Nothing. Whose brilliant idea was this, anyway?
Planet Threepwood is a wholly owned subsidiary of Ozymandial Enterprises.
I should have guessed. I think I'm ready to order.
What'll it be?
Guybrush's Mighty Pirate Burger sounds good.
I thought it might. And to drink?
Just a water, please.
Fine. And how will you be paying?
I was thinking of running a tab.
We don't run tabs at Planet Threepwood. There are still too many deadbeat pirates hanging around to start handing out lines of credit. You know the type.
Yeah.
Let me know when you've got some way to pay for a meal.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
You're a little goofy looking for a pirate, aren't you?
Oh, gosh. Me a pirate, don't I wish now. Pirates are the coolest. I'm a vacationing pet shop clerk, don't you know?
I'm looking for the pieces of the ultimate insult.
Is that one of Planet Threepwood's toy giveaways?
No, it's a volatile voodoo talisman of indescribably psyche-destroying power. I'm trying to stop an undead evil pirate from assembling it.
Oh, cripes, a quest? This is just like my pirate role-playing games at home. What does this ultimate insult look like?
One of the pieces looks like a bronze pirate hat.
Nope, I guess I don't have the experience points to come up with a clue.
One of the pieces looks like a golden man.
Ah, that sounds like my Yellow Avenger action figure back home in Oshkosh.
I don't think that's it. One of the pieces looks like a silver monkey head.
A silver monkey head, eh? Oh, that sounds like the silver monkey mug they use for special occasions here at Planet Threepwood.
That's actually a lead, isn't it?
I've had just about enough talking about the ultimate insult for now.
Well, fine.
Aren't you afraid of encountering real pirates?
Oh, nah. Everyone knows that Ozymandias swept the island clean of those, those real scary pirates. Well, thanks to him, I can indulge my passion for pirate memorabilia, if you must know. Without the hassle of dealing with actual pirates.
What would you say if I told you were looking at a real pirate right now?
Oh, get out of here right now. Real pirates have scars and parrots and peg legs, stuff like that there. You look more like one of those squeaky clean pirate performers that Mandrill's hired to entertain the tourists.
But I am a real pirate. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh, don't be stupid now. The real Guybrush Threepwood is over 7 feet tall, wears a hat dripping with the blood of his enemies, and he has the ghost of his favorite parrot perched on his shoulder there. Right there, yeah.
Wow, I'm scarier than I thought. I'll just be on my way.
Bye-bye now.
There are a great many rumors about Guybrush Threepwood. I mean, he's exceptionally famous, but...
I wonder what the secret is. Who cares anyway? Oh my gosh. Somebody stole my original pirate clothes out of my closet.
Hey! Look, but don't touch.
I wonder if Murray knows that they have his arm on display in here. I can't reach it. LucasArts seems to have their grubby hands into everything around here. Guess they couldn't find anything else interesting when they were stealing stuff out of my closet. Excuse me.
Yes, would you like a free pirate caricature?
Free pirate caricature?
Yes, to help promote the zany, swashbuckling atmosphere of Planet Threepwood. Ozymandias Enterprises has hired me, Christopher Kilometer, to render free pirate-themed caricatures of our guests. Would you like one?
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. Just a moment. You know what I like about pirates? They're so active and healthy, all that sword fighting and sailing, really outdoorsy stuff. What's your favorite pirate activity?
Cats. Partial to the clang of a sword, good sword fight. The smell of gunpowder in the morning. Yes, me nothing can compare to the thrill of uncovering buried treasure.
I'm partial to the clang of a good sword fight. Although sometimes when the swords don't hit together cleanly, it makes this awful screech sound.
You know what else I like about pirates? Their wacky madcap accessories. Pegs, patches, parrots, hooks. They're just so darned whimsical. What's your favorite pirate accessory?
Guess those peg legs are pretty funny looking. I've never met a pirate who didn't love his eye patch. Nothing makes a bold fashion statement like a pirate with a parrot on its shoulder. On second thought, the notion of a crudely drawn picture of me sounds like a really bad idea. Well, you're right, Guybrush, but... let's go for the one practical thing on this list.
I've never met a pirate who didn't love his eye patch. Although I suppose they'd love to have their eyes back even more.
You know what I can't figure out about pirates?
I shudder to think.
What do they do in their spare time? They can't spend their entire lives fighting, sailing, and wenching, can they?
I guess not.
Of course not. So, what do you think pirates do in their off hours?
Been matching up the votes so far. I think that most of them just like to curl up by the fire with a good book. Personally, I prefer to spend my weekends doing chores around the house. If what I've heard is true, more and more pirates are spending their free time on the internet. On second thought, I don't want a picture drawn of me. I'm afraid it'll steal my soul.
If what I've heard is true, more and more pirates are spending their free time on the internet.
I have no idea what it is, but I'll try to draw it. Yes. Done. Here you are, sir.
Let's see it.
Thank you for your patronage, and enjoy your visit to the happiest island on Earth.
Thanks. He made me look all goofy and cartoony, with a sword and an eye patch, swinging a dead mouse around while entangled in a fishing net.
Swinging a dead mouse around. Oh, dead mouse. Yeah.
He made me look
Fantastic.
all goofy and cartoony.
Oh, wait, we can see it here. Okay. How about that?
With a sword and an eye patch, swinging a dead mouse around while entangled in a fishing net.
I think that was worth it. So I guess we gotta get a few pieces of 8 for a special event to get the
Ahoy, mateys! Set sail for family fun at Planet Threepwood.
silver
Guybrush Threepwood's most famous escapade.
monkey mug. What is this? Why are you walking away, Guybrush? I thought you said talk to tourists.
Pardon me.
Yes?
That's a great ensemble.
Isn't it, though? My wife picked it out for me.
It looks like a produce cart exploded on your arms. What kind of a pirate are you?
A pirate? Moi? Heaven forbid, old bean. I'm just a humble tourist.
You're pretty brave for a tourist. Most tourists would steer clear of pirate-infested islands.
Normally, you'd be right. In the past, I've avoided islands like Jambalaya because of their pirate problems. But my tour guide assured me that Jambalaya has been scrubbed clean of its more undesirable pirate elements, if you catch my drift.
What would you say if I told you that I was one of those undesirable pirate elements?
You? Don't be so hard on yourself. You may be a little smelly, and your manners could use some improvement, but you're not even 1/10 as vile as one of those rapacious brigands that used to roam this island.
I think I've just been insulted. No, really, I am a grog-swilling, sword-waving reprobate. Honest.
Whatever you say, old chap.
Do you know where I can find the pieces of the ultimate insult?
Is that a fruit-flavored drink over at Planet Threepwood?
No, it's a dangerous voodoo talisman of inexplicably soul-crunching power. Its pieces are supposed to be somewhere on Jambalaya Island.
Ooh, a scavenger hunt! How thrilling! Maybe I can help. What do the pieces look like?
Well, to be fair, that doesn't necessarily look like a golden statue, but he might just tell me to turn around. It looks a lot more bronze. Actually, it looks like he's missing a bronze hat. That'd make a lot more sense. Let's ask him about that one.
One of the pieces looks like a bronze pirate hat.
A bronze pirate hat? That's interesting.
Why?
Take a good look at this statue, boyo.
Do you really think the bronze hat I'm looking for could have come from this statue?
Well, that'd be my guess.
One of the pieces looks like a golden man.
Nope, nothing comes to mind.
I've had just about enough talking about the ultimate insult for now.
Fair enough.
What are you doing?
I'm admiring the craftsmanship of this statue of Jambalaya's most famous pirate, Tiny Lafitte.
What made Tiny so famous?
He was the friendly pirate of Jambalaya Island. He robbed from the bad and gave to the nice. And he always said please and thank you. Twice. He's the perfect symbol of the new, non-threatening Jambalaya Island.
Was there really a Tiny Lafitte, or was he dreamed up by someone's marketing department?
Oh, he's real, all right. I hear his son lives across the bay on nothing at all.
What happened to the top of the statue? Looks like someone gave Tiny a bad haircut.
I'm not sure. Rumor has it that some vandalous pirates from Nothing at All stole the statue's hat, but I don't believe it. They do a pretty good job of keeping those types off of Jambalaya.
I'd rather not talk about Tiny right now.
Fine.
Sorry to bother you.
No bother at all, O'Bean.
So, Planet Threepwood, nothing at all.
Tiny Lafitte. Cujus praeda est? Dang it. More Latin. Now I wish I'd bought that Latin for Scummy's book.
Cujus praeda est. Darn, I don't know Latin either. So let's go to the Smicro Groggery. For a tiny golden man, presumably.